Just keep talking because
right.
we're on now.
Okay, we on now? Y'all give us a minute, please. We're having to switch to our phone and we're trying to get it set correctly. Last time we used our phone, it mirrored us and turned us around backwards. We're trying to avoid that. So how does that look?
Okay. Slide over this way just a hair. That way when I come sit down. Yeah. All right. So
Do I need to log out of this one here?
Yeah, tell everybody to go to the other live stream.
Okay, I don't know what to say, so you go ahead. Should I end this one yet?
No.
So, all right, so do you have that one on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I must gotta figure out how to get to it on here.
Well, they're hurt. Everybody's gonna leave us.
Well, just keep talking because, like I said,
Okay. Oh, so we're still on now.
we're still on. Yeah, so you can talk.
All right, guys, we're getting this figured out. We're having to switch devices. We tried it with our laptop for the second time in a row. It's not wanting to cooperate. So we're trying to log out of that one and get into the other one. I hope everybody else is in the other one. Advertisement. I hit skip. Okay. Is that it?
That's it. And then the comments are.
So I'm going to have to try to read the comments from the laptop, I guess, then.
I guess you have to do it there.
The comments aren't showing up. You'll have to read them if I can get it to work.
I wonder what's the deal.
I don't know. Is anybody even commenting on this one?
I'm getting it.
Can y'all hear and see us now?
Okay, so.
Okay. Louise Shepard says they can see. Okay. A
We
lot of
can
people
hear
are
you. There
saying
you are.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I see y'all. It's working now.
We're not professionals at this, as you can tell.
Not at all.
At all. So what we're trying to do, if you remember, we did a live on the road going to Destin last month. No, I'm sorry, it was April. And everybody was telling us that it looked like we were driving in England because it had me driving on the other side of the car. It was turning us around. So we can't figure out how to fix that on our phone. So we tried it with a laptop because it does it correctly, and it won't do it for some reason. So
Last time, yeah, it was like it was buffering and spinning and stuff like that. I thought it might have just been bad internet, but
yeah. So I don't know. But anyway, we are here now. So if you had made any comments or questions in the prior one, make them again. So we do want to greet everybody tonight. And let me start at the top. Good evening, Sharon, Brian, Wendy. Wendy, give us a call later on, either tonight or tomorrow, just whenever's good for you. We'll get things figured out. Louise Shepard, good evening. Linda McKenzie. Hi, guys. Good evening to you. Sean Hughes, we can hear you good. Scarlett, the Davy Ducker. There you are. Okay, good. You can hear us. You're on. Cindy, welcome back. Thank you. Wendy, thank you for letting us know. Okay, I think everybody can hear us now. Smoky Mountain Man, good evening to you. All right, so pretty much everybody's saying it's working. All right, so I guess the phone it's going to have to be going forward. All right, so where was I at? Jennifer Weaver, yes, I can see and hear you. Kendra, Dennis, Mike's Roadsides, good evening. Just trying to catch up here. Mall Culture, hey, from Hickory. I always love your videos. Got my mom watching them too. God bless everyone in Mountain View. Been kind of a tumultuous weekend over Mountain View, hasn't it? I don't know how many of y'all outside this area heard, but we were near a shooting in Little River, South Carolina last weekend, and there was one in Hickory yesterday morning over, I believe, if I understand correctly, in the Mountain View community. So glad y'all are safe over there. Traveling with the Reagans, we can see y'all. Kendra Smith, hi folks. David, yes. Okay. Thank y'all, everybody, for letting us know that. I think we pretty well got it, that everybody can hear us and see us. Traveling with the Reagans, I love the pup's birthday video. Yep, 16. He turned 16 on the 30th and still doing quite well.
Yes, he is.
So we are very thankful for that. We've had him since he was, about 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's hard to remember time we didn't have him, to be honest with you. Cindy Powell says, I love your videos. Love you always witnessing for our Lord Jesus Christ. Cindy Powell from Texas. Thank you, Cindy, out in Texas. We appreciate that. Good evening, Wendy in Cherokee. Looking forward to being over your way again. Not this weekend, but next. Cindy says, hey to the VA Fund Seekers. Danielle Widener, good evening. What future trips do you have planned for the rest of the year? Well, Cherokee in a couple of weeks. We're going to a festival this coming weekend locally. So be watching for that. Be this weekend, this Saturday, I guess. And then we're going to Cherokee the following weekend. And then we've got something big planned for over the 4th. So stay tuned for that. We're really looking forward to it. Should hopefully bring you some beautiful, beautiful parts of the country over the 4th.
New to us, so we're excited.
Some of it is, some of it's new, some of it is repeat, but we will be seeing some new things, yes. Let's see. Hello from Hickory, good evening, Roger. Rita Hughes, hello from the imposter NCMemoryMakers, yeah. See, they're the ones that, if you remember our Pawpaw's Catfish video, they tried to take over our channel, and things got pretty heated out there in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And they're from South Carolina, so y'all can be the South Carolina memory makers. Yeah, Wendy says, I'll call you guys tomorrow. That'd be fine. I work till about 3. She'll work till 5. So whenever's good for you after that. Linda Gray, my husband and I love to watch y'all. We live in Hudson. Okay. Just stone's throw up the road. Yep. Kathy McGee, hey friends, I'm so glad you wasn't in Gatlinburg yesterday. Please, please pray for the people that was injured. That, here's what's been on my mind all day about that, is that we have walked the streets of Gatlinburg how many hundreds of times?
Oh, yeah.
And before you walk across the road, you always look to make sure everybody's stopping, but you don't ever think of what happened yesterday is going to happen when you're there. And that's that, what I understand, I've heard several things, but from what I understand, the driver of the car had a heart attack and died behind the wheel. And when they did, they basically just floored the gas pedal and basically struck pedestrians.
Numerous cars
were involved. And are we offline again? It's spinning.
That's just
okay. I understand was there casualties?
That I don't know.
It was really sad, but that's the story that we've heard. Now, something I did hear, I really have a hard time wrapping my mind around. They said that the car was traveling 100 miles an hour. I don't see how in Gatlinburg with all the traffic you would ever get to 100 miles an hour.
It probably just looked that way. They probably, if they floored it, But I mean, the video that I saw was like a bunch of the cars were like knocked off to the side. I mean, they were pretty damaged pretty bad.
Yeah, that was very, very tragic, and just pray for those families. That's all you can say about that. Good evening, Tim. Tim Dow. Good evening, Kendra. Glad it's working fine. Arkita Keys. So glad I caught you. We're glad you did too. It's good to hear from you again here recently. It had been a while. Becky Cameron, hey from Wake Forest, traveling with the Reagans, love seeing your babies. And you'll be seeing a lot more of them. Kathy says, yes, I heard of that one too. John Elliott, hello from Florence, South Carolina. We were just in Florence. We were at Buc-ee's Monday, Memorial Day.
And everybody else was too.
Worst I've ever seen it. Honestly, I've never seen so many people in it. Georgia Pritchett says, good evening, Derek and Chauncey. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in here tonight. Nancy McDaniel, good evening, everyone. Smoky Mountain Man Kathy, what happened in Gatlinburg yesterday?
She says what it is.
Oh, does she? Yeah, I'm probably way behind.
Yeah, you are.
Ty Travels, hi from Georgia. Good evening. The Dusty Dog. Hello from Tony, Tracy, and Dusty Dog. Good evening. Have y'all heard about the wreck? That's what we was just talking about. Just now getting to the comment, I guess. Sweet, yeah. Sweet dog. Which one?
Right here.
Yeah. He was sweet when he growled at me. Mall culture. Congratulations. Well, almost right at 17, almost 18. We're at like 17, 9,
Something like that, yeah.
So almost 18. Jack Pritchett, hey, Derek and Chauncey from Jack and forgive me if I mispronounced Sanja. Traveling with the Reagans. How far do y'all live from Wares Valley? About 3 hours. We're about 2.5 hours from Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and it's another 15, 20 over to Wares Valley. About 3 hours. We'll just say 3. How long have you had your channel? We started December of 2020. Kathy McGee, they don't know if a lady has a heart attack or not, but down Main Street she hit cars, if I'm not mistaken, one passed. That's what I had heard. I've heard a lot of people saying that she did have a heart attack. I don't know the situation there. Some people said it was a man, some people said it was a woman, but most of what I've heard was that it was a lady. That's tragic. That's nobody's fault. That's not like she was being negligent. I mean, it just happened, Steve and Veronica, glad to see y'all are back on. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all being in here tonight. Kathy McGee, I worried about you too. Well, thank you very much. We were here. We were not up there. We were home. Betty Cantrell, hello from Hazel Green, Alabama. Good evening, Betty. Hope y'all are doing well. John Pinckney, howdy from wild and wonderful West Virginia. Good evening. Wanda, will you be in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge around the 19th of July to the 22nd? We don't really have anything planned that weekend, but it's possible because usually about that time, it will have been since April, since we've been up there, we'll be saying we need to get back to Gatlinburg. It's possible. So,
we'll let you know.
Yeah, just hit us up with an email or something. Louise Shepard, I heard the same thing, Derek. VA Fund Seekers, hello. John Pinckney, okay. Move this mouse just a little bit and it scrolls down 10 comments. I didn't hear about that incident in Gatlinburg. Yeah, it happened. Was that Saturday or yesterday?
Maybe yesterday.
Okay. Okay, where am I at? John Pinckney, good evening, my friends. Kathy McGee, we love you too. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. I was at Shady Maple today. Oh, somebody had a nice buffet today. Yeah. Shady Maple. That's probably the biggest buffet I've ever been to.
Is it the biggest buffet in the world?
At least in the country.
Because I read something the other day. I want to say it was the world. I don't know. I need to look that up.
Traveling with the Reagans. We watched one of your videos where you bought the strawberry milk. Would that have been a Buc-ee's video?
It had to be.
Yeah. It's about the only other place I can think of I would have bought strawberry milk. And now my husband's addicted to it. I've been addicted to that stuff since I was 5 because the Nestle Quick powder, the strawberry Nestle Quick. Used to get that as a kid. Okay, VA Fun Seekers, talking Smoky Mountain Man. Wendy Logan, I've got a gift for you too. When I said, well, that's very sweet of you. You didn't have to do that, but we appreciate it. We've been looking forward to getting up with you for a while. So we're going to be getting into Cherokee. It'll probably be pretty late Thursday evening, but Friday, Saturday, whatever's good for you. We'll be there all day, both of those days. But yeah, we appreciate that. Really looking forward to meeting you. Where are you going this weekend? Kathy McGee, we are going to, I just want to say, the Liver Mush Festival in Marion, North Carolina. Now, if you remember our liver mush video, neither one of us really like liver mush. And I think there was like 643 people saying, you got to try Hunter's. I don't think it's going to make that much difference. But Hunter's is made in Marion. That's the kind they're going to have that festival. So we will be trying Hunter's this weekend, Lord willing. I don't believe it's going to make any difference. I think liver mush is just bad stuff. But
liver mush is liver mush.
I'm going to keep an open mind. Well, everybody says this is different, so we'll see. Calvin, Charlie Brown, Romans. We were in Gatlinburg this past week, seen over 15 bear. That is a lot of bear. That's like a camping weekend in Cades Cove for us. It's 15 in one day. That's good. Most in Cades Cove, one in Gatlinburg. Sadly, you see a lot more of them in town now than you used to. That's not a good thing for the bear, but that's the way it is. Wanda says, Bucky's is our new place to stop when we come up. Now it's close to where we stay up there. It is a cool place. Yeah, it is a cool place.
Luke Ledbetter. Hey,
Hey, Luke, how are you, man? It's hope we get to see you when we come camping this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed spending time with you there in Cades Cove.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Riddle, really like your channel. Eric from Greensboro. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you watching. Okay. I scroll one time and it's okay. Sharon Spivey will be in Cherokee area going to Darnell Farms. Great place to go. Around the 22nd of June. Hopefully BJ's is open so we can try the hamburgers. Yeah. BJ's is kind of, I've heard people say we went there and it was closed. So I don't know. They used to not open on Saturday. I think they do now.
Well, during the summer, I think they're open.
Remember?
more.
Yeah. Okay. When was that we first went on a Saturday and they weren't? That was October. I guess.
Yeah, it was cooler.
BJ's and Fresh Burgers, two best burgers we've had in Cherokee
Yes.
yet.
Okay, who's addicted to the strawberry milk?
I like it. You can kind of take it or leave it.
I like it,
Um,
but yeah, chocolate's my favorite.
yeah. Wanda says, okay, thank you.
The wreck was yesterday.
Okay.
The Keebler said the accident was on Sunday.
Kibler.
Sorry, I think of Keebler cookies. Every time I see y'all's name, I think of the Keebler
Yes,
cookies.
Kibler. Yeah, the accident was on Sunday a little after 4. That's right. So that was just yesterday. Very, very tragic.
Yes.
Tommy Norsworthy, hello from Mississippi. Love y'all's videos. We come up next week. We hope you have a good trip up here, Tommy. Thank you for letting us know you like our videos. Angie Tucker says, so glad to finally catch you live. Yes, the wreck was on Sunday. Yeah. Okay, so VA Fun Seekers, Sharon, I hope you don't get rotten peaches. That's what happened to us there on Friday. They looked good when we got home. The ones on the bottom had a lot. You talking about Darnell Farms peaches was bad? Wow, we love getting ours there. I hate that y'all got a bad batch of them. Coming to Cherry Grove Saturday, will you be back? No, unfortunately, that's like a twice a year trip for us. We usually come Memorial Day. Once in a while we get down there in April. We didn't this year because we went to Destin. And it probably will be like maybe Veterans Day weekend in November again. So we won't be back this quick, but I hope you do have a great time.
Yeah.
And hope you get some ideas from their channel, maybe some places you might want to try to eat or things you want to see. You got to go in Bolino's store. No trip to Cherry Grove is complete if you don't go there. Kevin P., hello from Arkansas. Good evening.
Hello.
Roger, do you carry a pistol while traveling? We're not telling. Okay. Well, a pistol or maybe.
One has a concealed, one does not. Let's just say that.
Yeah. All right, next question. Lynn Nichols. Hi, y'all. We always enjoy following your adventures. Still hoping to run into you out and about someday. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
We would love to. If you ever do see us, come up to us.
Yeah.
We were in Cherry Grove, North Myrtle last weekend. I think we had 6 different, either couples or individuals, come up to us. So probably about a total of 9-10 people.
Yeah.
That's
so
fun. It's fun.
So fun.
Yeah, it really is. So let's see. Derek Stallings, hope y'all enjoy Cherokee. We recently was at Indian Creek camping. That is a beautiful campground.
Yeah.
Our friends from California who were in a few weeks back camped there, and other than the weather being nasty, they loved it.
Yeah.
Enjoy BJ's and All Fried Up. All Fried Up was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was really, really, I was impressed.
Yeah, it was good.
Holistic Artistry says, hey, y'all, from Ocean Isle Beach. We weren't far from you. Was hoping to run into y'all when you were in Little River, but we were in Cherokee while y'all were at the coast. That's how it would work. Yeah, but if you're ever at home and we're going to be down there, let's get together. Maybe next time. Absolutely. Much love. Thank you. You will keep that in mind, Virginia Fun Seekers. Hi, Luke Ledbetter. Great to see you. Okay, scroll down too far again.
Kathy McGee says, my husband loves liver pudding. Wanda says, my dad loves that stuff, but not for me.
Yeah.
Susie says, love your videos. Thank you for taking us along on your adventures.
You're very welcome. Thank you for riding along on our adventures. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have a channel. So we're very appreciative.
Louise says, I'm a liver mush lover, but honestly, I don't like hunters. Okay.
So, man, you're in the minority there, because pretty much about 95% of the people told us that if it ain't hunters, it ain't liver mush. I mean, what was the one we tried? Max. We tried Jenkins. Jenkins wouldn't even fit to feed our dot boxer outside. But we're going to try Max because everybody wants us to. I'm not making any promises about what we're going to think of it, but I already don't think I'm going to like it. But Luke Lebler says, I'll be there if I can walk. Well, I hope you're doing okay. Yeah. I hope you're doing good. South Carolina guy. Hello. Were y'all going on the Benny Funseekers fall bus trip to Mayberry? I think I'm going and my schedule works out. Maybe you guys can do a meet and greet. We would love to do that. The only thing is we're already booked for Mayberry days, which is
end of September.
Yeah, or end of September. So not sure yet, but we would. It sounds like a lot of fun.
It does, yeah.
But we actually booked for Mayberry days after we got back from Mayberry days last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we're hoping that's an annual thing for us.
Oh, if you go once, it's like the most fun you'll have in a long time.
But we would love to do a meet and greet. We just really don't know where to do one or what would be a good time.
We don't live in the Smokies, so it's tough. We do have some viewers around here, but at some point they usually see us out in Walmart or in Hickory anyway. I mean, I'd be open to doing it.
Yeah.
I just don't know where we would do it. Love your channel videos. Thank you so much. Tanya says, enjoyed y'all's Myrtle Beach videos. We're headed to North Myrtle next Monday. Have a wonderful trip.
Yeah, I hope you have good weather.
I hope it's a lot safer the weekend you're there than it was the weekend we were there. It tends to get a little, what's the word I'm trying to be tactful here and say? Busy. We'll go with busy. Memorial Day weekend anyway, but then when there's a mass shooting, that just kind of adds to the element of danger. So, we've never been that close to a shooting before. We were actually staying very close to where it happened, like within a mile or two. But we were out at the beach, out at Cherry Grove, and we were coming back. And we started seeing lights, blue lights behind us and sirens. So we did what you're supposed to do. You pull to the side and let them around. There's like 5 or 6 of them. And then we get back on the road. No sooner we do that, they'll be coming another. I bet you, 25?
Oh, there was, yeah.
So we knew something was up. We were headed to North. Traveling with the Reagans. I've never had that drink at Darnell Farms that you get, but it looks good. It's Dream Whip. It's like a frozen yogurt, but better in my opinion.
Much better. It's non-dairy, but it's so good.
John Pinkney, what happened in Gatlinburg yesterday can happen anywhere. Sure can, even in one's home area. Best thing to do: confess your sins in the name and sake of Jesus Christ, and ask Him. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready. That's what we always say. Be ready, because you just don't know. You're not promised tomorrow. We would love to have you go with us to Mayberry, a South Carolina guy. Rex, I finally got through mowing my yard. I'm just now getting on. Well,
Rex made a comment that we should do our live streams later in the summer.
Later, you mean like later at night?
Later in the evening, yeah. It'd be a little difficult for us considering.
Yeah, working the next day and try to get off, wrap it up around 9.
Yeah.
You just tell us what evening you're not going to be mowing, and we'll try to do it that evening. Angie Tucker, we went to Indian Boundary yesterday and saw Bald River Falls. You need to go there if you have Bald River Falls.
Where's that at?
I don't know. I've heard of it, but I have to look that up. I am a waterfall lover.
Yeah, we love it.
We do want to do some different things this year. Nature. We want to do more nature things this year. Usually our nature videos, even though that's the ones we like to do the most, don't get as many watches as the food reviews. But that picnic we did in the chimneys was our top video of the weekend. Mm-hmm. I know it's the one I enjoy doing the most.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, remember that Bald River Falls.
Okay.
Indian Boundary. We had elk walking through our campsite yesterday at Mile High Campground. That does not surprise me, and I bet it was pretty cool up there. It was fairly cool here last night. I bet it was cool up there. Yes, Darnell Farms so disappointed. I hate that. I hate that the peaches were not good. I hope it was a fun trip otherwise. We love that place. We've never had the rotten ones there, but I don't know. Tim Dow, I live in Mayberry. The last name, you wouldn't be any relation to the guy that used to own the Snappy Lunch, would you?
Oh, so what was the name of that?
He was Charles Dow, I believe. On these long days, I wish you would start the live stream later. I mean, I understand, but that'll push the ending of it later, too. That's the problem there. Janet Dowler says, looking forward to the bowl of those. Yeah, it's great store. Great store.
Ted and Tina said we had BJ's 2 weeks ago when we were in Cherokee. We were getting gas at the Shells.
Across the street, yeah.
And Tina was like, I'm hungry. And there's the place that NCMemoryMakers recommended.
So
Yay.
I hope it was good.
Mm-hmm.
We always get a little nervous when people do go to a place we recommend because we want it to be as good for you as it was for us. I hope it was. You know, Walker's soda fountain is real. What happened to Walker's soda fountain?
He said it was sold.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. Revere says thank you to everyone who gave him birthday.
I did not know that. We actually ate there with Betty Cantrell. She's in here, not her husband. At Mayberry Days last year. I liked it. Oh, I hope it reopens.
I'm sure it will.
Sharon says, I hear the Smokies calling and I must go. I've
don't
heard
mind.
that call many times. Oh, there's Betty just talking about it. I know you never get to come through Alabama, but when you can get close to Gunnersville, you must try the Top of the River Fish Restaurant. We actually were in Alabama in April on our way to Destin, but I don't think it was near where you all were at. We basically came into Auburn, into Montgomery, and then down to Destin from there. Can't wait. Roger Harrell, what's your favorite northern? Wow. That's like asking me which tooth I'd rather have pulled. What's my favorite northern state? Do I have a favorite northern state?
Minnesota.
Well, that's upper Midwest. That's not really, I don't think, what they're asking.
Mm.
If you're talking about like Northeast, I am going to say, and I'm not just saying it because we have a viewer in here tonight, but I'm going to say Pennsylvania.
I like Pennsylvania too.
Yeah. So, because there are some pretty places in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. Lot to see.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that would be my favorite northern state. Tim Dow, I'm not afraid I do not know that. I think they are, but I'm not 100%. Jennifer Morris, I made it to a live chat. Well, glad you did. North Augusta, South Carolina. Nice. It's been a long time since I've been to Augusta, but I have been there. I don't think you've ever been there, have you?
Where?
Augusta. Augusta's Georgia, North Augusta, South Carolina.
Oh.
Excuse me.
So I would have been with you.
Made in Maiden. That's a catchy name right there. Made in Maiden, North Carolina. Any of you enjoy hot sauce? Yeah. Especially one in your backyard here in Maiden. Peach habanero. I actually have a peach habanero in the refrigerator. Cheer Cola.
That sounds good.
Yeah, would that be like a cheer wine maybe?
Probably. Diane's
Cayenne. That's catchy too. We love your videos and how you embrace the local communities and business. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Travels with Shirley Ed. Hello from New Jersey, our other favorite northern state. I better watch what I say. Thank y'all for being in here tonight, Shirley Ed. Appreciate that. Yeah, that shooting had to be scary. Yeah. We didn't hear the shooting, but it was scary enough just knowing it happened that close. Party boat. Yeah. If you watched in our Gino's Pizza review, I kind of gave my opinion, which did prove to be correct, as to what would have been a factor in that. And I was right. As it came out, 19-year-old boy was arrested for that shooting in Chicago. And, yeah, bad situation. Regarding strawberry milk, the best I've had is from Rutter's, a Pennsylvania chain. Never heard of it. As for chocolate milk, while Rutter's had their others, but Weiss House brand is great. Well, if we ever see those, we'll have to pick some up. Hunter's is liver mush with cornmeal. Niece's is liver pudding. Niece's is both. Niece's has actually both. They have liver pudding and, in this part of the state, at least liver mush. Because I've actually seen both. I don't know the differences except maybe the cornmeal factor. Greetings from Lake Hartwell, Georgia. You live in a very pretty area. In fact, our favorite welcome center is I-85 Welcome Center there in Georgia, Lake Hartwell area.
Yep.
I like that. I love that. We always stop there. It's like a stop for us on our trip,
It
Florida
is.
trip. Angie Sue, hi guys. Good evening, Angie. Let's see. Susie Heath, amen. Be ready. Absolutely. Traveling with the Reagans. Do y'all ever go to Hilton Head? We went there one time way before we were doing YouTube. And that was our church was having a youth camp down about 20 miles from there. We drove out to Hilton Head. We have not ever been there to stay. It was very nice though. Do you have your 4th of July decorations up? Have we even put up 4th of July decorations?
I might put a flag out front or something like that.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Flag.
Have you been to the NDN? I'm not sure what NDN is. Oh, you mean the Indian Village or Museum? The village is on our agenda this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have been to the museum. Actually did a video there, never posted it because it didn't turn out very well. And so that was 3 years ago, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Yes, I have been to the museum. I've been to the village. We're actually going to see the drama too again. Although I don't think we're allowed to record the drama. I'll have to find out for sure on that.
I don't think
But
it's really good.
Somebody did because it's on YouTube, but I don't think they were supposed to. But yeah, the village is actually one of the reasons we planned this trip. We went to Mount Airy last week and loved it. Our favorite places to eat is, of course, Barney's and Snappy's. Yeah, you can't beat those. To be honest with you, when we were at Mayberry Days, everybody had been on us to try. I'll say it wrong here. What was that steakhouse? 3 bones, 13 bones, something.
13 bones?
Something like that.
I can't remember
And then
now.
there was a Mexican restaurant next to it. When we go to Mayberry, we eat Mayberry themed stuff. We don't go up there for a steakhouse. But the hurricane came through and knocked out the power downtown. So we kind of had to go somewhere out of town to eat. So we ended up going to both of those places.
Yeah.
And, you know,
They were good.
Yeah. Let's see. Riviera, my little puppy. We're originally. Okay, I must have scrolled down too far again.
I keep going down and checking.
Yeah,
So,
I missed a lot of
Jana
comments.
says Blackwater Falls in West Virginia is great.
How did I miss so many comments?
David said it is an acquired taste. Good on a hamburger bun. David from Hickory, recent new viewer.
What's an acquired taste?
Liver mush.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to acquire it, just to be honest with
I
you.
don't think we're going to try to that too. Yeah. So he's from Hickory. He's a new viewer.
Tim Dow said, yes, Charles Dow is my uncle. I thought there might be a relation
okay.
there. That's neat. He ran the Snappy Lunch for years. He has 7 brothers and 7 sisters. Wow. So 15 in that family. VA Fun Seekers. We enjoyed Darnell Farms. I'm glad to hear that. I am sorry about the peaches. That's
The cantaloupes they got were good.
they were good. Of
And
course, the
green
Dole
one.
Whip was good. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
always good.
Um,
Sarah says, good evening. We just finished our mowing and got a shower. Glad Riviera enjoyed his birthday.
Yeah.
He's a cutie. Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Ever since we've had him, we've boiled him up a chicken breast for his birthday every year, and he seems to enjoy that. So you have to, Angie Tucker, you have to go there. Both are our favorites. Indian Boundary is one of the best.
So it's a campground in Ball River Falls. I put it in. I bought this little book
Yeah, write
here.
that down. That's our ideas.
Ideas. So like restaurants that we want to go to, our big trip this summer that we're planning. I've got like little tips and stuff I've been studying and stuff, and so now I've got.
When we went to Yellowstone last year, she had like a list of stuff we had to stop and do.
And see.
Oh, goodness.
Of.
I wanted to throw that book in the river by the time that trip was over with.
Well, I'm not doing that this time, but this one's gonna be a little different.
Right.
But I do have 3 hikes. 3 hikes that we're gonna do.
So Camera says, hey guys, y'all have been busy. We sure have.
Hey, Koala Bear.
Did I miss her? Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm sorry I missed you.
I'm helping you.
Yeah, catch me there if I miss one.
Where is the Liver Mush Festival held at in Marion?
I'm
All I know is Marion.
I'm assuming downtown. We've never been to it.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you own stock in A1?
no, I don't own stock in A1.
Have
I am not even a paid advertiser for A1. That has just kind of become a thing on this channel.
You've always loved it.
Yeah, I never would have made any deal of it. I was just going to eat my steak, but we have about 10 people that think they're going to tell me how to eat my steak. They're just not. So Ask her. This is just the way I'm wired. If somebody gripes about it, I'm going to make sure they see me do it. That's just how I am. If they had said nothing, it probably would be a lost issue by now.
Yeah.
But you know, nobody. I'll be 56 years old in 3 weeks. Nobody's going to tell me how to eat. So I do not own stock in it. I use it on my hamburgers and I use it on my steak. Let's see where we at.
Martin
here.
says, have y'all been to the River Bend Creamery below Hickory?
I have not.
No.
Be something to look at though. It's close by. I'm not. Have you heard of it?
I actually saw the sign for it.
Did you?
Okay. It must have been when we were coming back from the beach.
Okay.
321.
Lonnie Clifton, I like the seafood combinations. Oh yeah, I could eat seafood 5 days a week.
So travels with Cheryl and Ed said we are originally from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Area.
Nice.
Wanda says Kyle is hanging there, but please continue to pray for him and his family. Thank you.
You know, my prayer time is when I drive to work in the mornings. I still call his name out every day. And several other people, we know several people that are battling cancer now, but yeah, thank you for updating us on that. Yeah, just continue to pray for him. Are we always spinning again?
That's just that thing.
Okay. John Pinckney, glad to see Rovier, my little puppy, Shepherd Husky mix, used to go crazy. Excuse me.
With my tape recorder.
When I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah, we're behind because Smoky Mountain Man says, bless you, Rovier, and that's when I was holding him and he was sneezing.
Oh, we're way behind then.
So Cheer Cola hot sauce does indeed have cheerwine syrup in it.
I mean, it's got to be good then.
I'm sure it is.
And I just smoked a brisket Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
And
yeah.
South Carolina guy, need to catch up with y'all and tell you the time I was at Ella's at Calabash today.
It caught fire. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, do that. I would.
That'd be interesting to hear.
Were you there when it caught fire? I was hoping they'd have rebuilt it by now, or that they'd at least started. We drove down there, what was that, Sunday? And it's just grass is growing up. It's like, I don't know what the plan is. Like, if anybody knows, I'd like to know, because we keep looking for it every time we go, to at least to have a little hope that they're going to rebuild it.
Right.
We loved it. And I'd like to go back and do a video there when they reopen, if we could get away that weekend. Need to catch up with you and tell you the time. So I just read. We've got a Sheetz near my house with a Wawa coming in. We don't have Wawa around here. We do have a Sheetz. We have several Sheetz.
Louise says, several years ago I had a residential cleaning service and I named it Made to Order. That's a cute name. Made to Order, like she's a housekeeper.
Where are we at now? Oh, Louise, the sheriff.
Yeah.
Okay. Need to let you both know how you inspire and touch people's lives by being just honest and truthful. Thank you so much, Sharon.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate comments like that. It kind of makes us feel like we're doing something worthwhile, you know. Smoky Mountain Man, John Pinckney, you have all three. You just need a Buc-ee's. Wendy Logan, I plan on taking you to the Village Museum and Drama. Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. We are looking so forward to meeting you.
Yeah.
We really are. Good evening from Jill and David. Oh, and Wendy, you mentioned
Texas.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get their comment. I love Fort Worth. Love the stockyards. Wendy, I don't expect you to get the name on here, but you mentioned when we went to the Cherokee Veterans Park that your uncle was on there. Maybe if we have time, if we could go over there, maybe you could show us his name there. Right? I didn't want to ask it, and if you'd be feeling comfortable telling that in the comments section, but you know, we'd like to know that. That was a very touching place right there to see.
Yeah, certainly was.
Yeah. Good evening from Jill and David, Fort Worth, Texas. Love Fort Worth.
Yeah.
I could spend a lot of time in the stockyards. We've been to them twice, right? And I loved them. Really, really loved it.
Tony Lashman, hey y'all.
Good evening, Tony. Hope you and Ginger are well.
Do y'all work full-time Monday through Friday and travel every weekend? If you do, I don't see how y'all do all these videos, because I know it has to be a lot of work.
I work Monday through Thursday.
I work
Monday through, go ahead.
Yeah, I work, well.
She's got a complicated schedule.
Basically 4 days on, 4 days off, you know, unless there's a holiday in there.
Sometimes it's Monday through Friday, sometimes it's Monday through Thursday, and you were off today and painted our bathroom.
Started painting our bathroom. I still got paint all over my hands.
And we don't travel every weekend.
No, we didn't this past weekend do anything.
When you see us doing a lot of videos, I think from earlier this year, back in the winter months, we hardly went anywhere. When you see us doing a lot of videos from the Hickory area, Lenore area, that means we're here. But once the weather gets to allowing, we do try to get out a little bit more too. So no, we don't travel every week. We didn't travel this past weekend because we had just gotten back from the beach on Monday, and I spent all week trying to get all the videos up. It is a lot of work. A lot of times I'm up pretty late working on videos and then up early again. Let's see, Tam Workman just got back from Jimmy Carter's place in Plains, Georgia. Stayed in the Windsor Hotel. Wow, it's haunted. Okay, was a nice trip. Try the peanut ice cream. Peanut ice cream be interesting. That's about what I would expect in Plains, would be peanuts. Yeah, peanut ice cream. That'd be something to try. John Pinckney, Smoky Mountain Man. There's one coming in about 90 miles from me at the end of the month. I guess he's talking about Buc-ee's maybe, or
yeah, I don't know. He's talking about Smoky.
Have y'all been to Troy's 105 Diner in Boone? We have not.
That's the one that looks like a shiny silver building.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't stopped there yet. Becky Kimbrell, ever been to Miller's store in Farmville, Virginia? We have not. Check it out. You'd love it. Amish food. And I like places like that a lot. I really do. Where are we at now? How far behind are we still?
So, people chat and
VA Fun Seekers have been there. The Millers in Farmville. We live about 30 minutes from there. Oh, wow.
Kevin asked, what's a good restaurant in Cherokee?
Well, if you'd asked me that question 2 years ago, I would have said that there wasn't a lot, but Cherokee's getting some pretty good stuff. Two of the best burgers I've ever had is in Cherokee, BJ's Diner and Fresh Burger. I've heard Wise Guys is really good too. We've not tried that yet, but
what's that place that we went to, the prime rib? What was that?
Yeah, Circle H.
Circle H.
We thoroughly. That was one of the best steaks I've had in a long time.
I got the prime rib and he got the ribeye, and I tried his, and I'd get the ribeye. It was that good.
The ribeye was better than the prime rib. That ribeye was really, really good.
It was good.
All Fried Up was very good. People have been telling us to go there. We finally said we're going to do it. We did, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
For breakfast, Peter's Pancakes is very popular. So there's some good dining in Cherokee.
Yeah.
There's a Mexican restaurant. We went to one right there by Sonic Village, but there's another one out my food line that I've heard is good. Haven't been to it yet. Let's see. Have you ever?
Tanya says A1 sauce is the best. Donna asks, what's the best burger in Gatlinburg?
Let me catch up here. A1 sauce is what's the best burger? I mean, I can tell you the best one we've had, okay, or that I've had. Then you can say the same. I haven't tried them all, so there might be one better, but I think Three Jimmy's has one of the best burgers in Gatlinburg I've had.
We got one there at that, what's that place? Was it Tom and
Earl's back then? That was
Earl's.
Good too, yeah.
Yeah, I remember liking theirs really good.
I don't get a lot of burgers.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I got a burger at Three Jimmy's or not. I've
had their burgers a couple of times. I've never been disappointed.
And I don't know if they've got new owners, but I know they've changed their name, and they're
Who did?
Three Jimmy's.
I did not know that either.
I saw it on Facebook.
What is it now?
I don't remember, but they've changed their menu.
Okay, so we have to try the new place. I can't vouch for that then.
It may be the same owners. I don't remember, but I know.
How do you hear that? Because I'm on all the Facebook groups. I haven't seen anybody talking about that.
I saw something, or maybe when I was looking on Google for new restaurant stuff, I do that too.
We'll have to see what it is and go back then.
Yeah, it's like recent.
So that was in my opinion the best burger. I don't know now. And where else have we even had a burger? Mountain Edge Grill, but we got the bison burger, and that was a little dry in my opinion. Where else have we gotten a burger anywhere else? I got one at Park Grill. That was good. I think it had barbecue meat on it, pulled pork on it, and it was a burger. So that was good. There's some good ones to be had. In Pigeon Forge, you didn't ask about Pigeon Forge, but JT Hannah's has a good burger. Yes, I was there when it happened. Matthew Jackson, have you ever been to the Dairy Hut ice cream right across from Bolognese? Thursday night. Yeah, last Thursday night after we went to Mr. Crab, we went and got an ice cream. Well, she did. I got a sundae at the Dairy Hut.
Yeah.
We've had many dip cones from there. Yeah. I didn't get a dip cone because they melt so quick. But
It did melt quickly.
Yeah, I got me a sundae. It was in a nice plastic or styrofoam or something cup.
Yeah.
Ted and Tina's Adventures. We stayed at Cades Cove Campground 2 weeks ago. The cicadas were crazy loud. Yeah, I heard about the cicadas up there. It was really an experience we've never had. I guess not. I hope they'll be gone when we go in September, won't they?
Yeah.
I don't think they live long. Tim Dow, have you had the ground steak sandwich in Mount Airy or Surrey County? It's really good. Dobson, south of Mount Airy, has a ground steak. I have not. That'd be something to try, though. We like that area at Dobson, Mount Airy. We always end each vlog series with a recap from Wawa. Okay. Jack Pritchett, do you have a favorite verse? If so, what is it and why? I'm assuming you're talking about a Bible verse. Yeah, my favorite comes out of Psalm 103. Well, I hate to say favorite, but Psalm 103, where it talks about how God hasn't dealt with us after our sins or iniquities. I don't want to try to quote it, but it says he hath not dealt with us after our sins or after our iniquities, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like that one. Of course, Romans 10:13, the plan of salvation, whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. I like the fact that salvation was made simple enough where anybody can do it if they will.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of people want to add a lot to it, but right there it is. Whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. So do you have a favorite that you'd like to share?
I like 1 Thessalonians 3, where talks about 4. I'm sorry. Talks about the Lord, being a comfort to those who've lost loved ones, and coming back for us one day. So I always like those verses and find comfort in those.
Yeah, you actually started gravitating towards that verse with your mom's situation. So that's the greatest passage in the Bible on what happens when we pass away and leave this world, and the hope that we have for the future. So do you have? Let's see. Hope you have a great week. Thank you, Michael. You do the same. Betty Cantrell, we love to listen to you teach school on Sunday morning. I hope you weren't listening yesterday morning while you're getting ready for church. You're an hour ahead of us here in Alabama. I appreciate that. Yesterday morning, I kind of, I asked her, did I sound upset? Because I think it was after being so close to that shooting and seeing what alcohol does to people's lives. I kind of really hit that really hard yesterday, maybe a little harder than I should have, but
No, you did just fine.
Hello from Anor. We actually go through Anor on our way to the beach. I bet you there's not 5 people in here know where Anor is. But we usually, we get off there on the 319 cutoff over to 22, right on into Myrtle Beach there, North Myrtle. What color are you painting?
It's a coastal, it's called watery. It's a coastal blue and with white trim in the bathroom. So it's going to be kind of a beachy color.
What color we already had?
It was a darker, like turquoise.
Coastal blue.
No, it wasn't. It was like a turquoise. I'm going more the light colors.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
It's sort of in the transitional stage right now.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate painting. I hate the mess. I'm not done. Anyway.
So, Erlene Clayton, good evening to y'all. Hope y'all are doing good. Enjoyed meeting y'all. I guess that's been 2 years now. Hey, y'all still enjoying your channel. We're glad for that. Love sharing in your adventures. So thankful for your testimony and sharing Christ. And I just scrolled away again.
Thanks for taking us along.
She
said yes.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Lawayne Turpin, hello from Dahlonega. Oh, one of our favorite Christmas towns. Hallmark town. Thanks for all y'all do. Love the little fur babies. We will be in Dahlonega, Lord willing, Black Friday. That'd be our 3rd time going to Dahlonega for that. Something about that area just keeps drawing us back.
Wanda says, are you going to be camping in Cades Cove this summer?
We will, September.
Yeah, Labor Day week.
Well, end of August. It is Labor Day weekend. Hello to Derek and Chauncey from Kim. Good evening, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Traveling with the Reagans. I saw someone mention you teaching Sunday schools or someplace I can watch you. Yes, all of our services are live streamed. Just put in, I think you can look up Shining Light Baptist Church, Valdez, North Carolina. That should bring you right to our church's page. It's on YouTube.
And Facebook.
And Facebook.
Yeah, you can find them.
So You can watch them live stream, or you can watch them, later on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't teach every Sunday. I only teach first 2 Sundays of the month. Then we have, our pastor takes the third one, then fourth, and if there's a 5th Sunday, Brother Mike, one of our other teacher, takes those. Spaceman Dudley, Joy and Donnie went and ate hamburger yesterday in Cherokee. Where they was? I wonder if it was one of the 2 we just reviewed, or I wonder if it was Wise Guys. Kevin Risen, thanks. You're welcome. Let's see, how are you? Is it Spaceman?
Spaceman Dudley, hello.
Yeah, I'm curious where they went. John Pinkney, anyone know if Buc-ee's carries cherry wine sugar-free?
I don't know. So Rita says it's Jimmy's Smokehouse and Pizza Joint. That sounds familiar.
What is?
What 3 Jimmy's was.
So they kept Jimmy. So it's
probably same, or one of the same owners at least.
Honestly, that's a better name. If it's, it'd probably be the same. But I mean, that smokehouse, you kind of think maybe they have barbecue and then you get pizza. I think I kind of like that name. We got to go back and try
we need
that.
to try that.
We did 2 reviews, I think, of 3 Jimmy's.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Homestead News with Kevin and Pat. Yes, Troy 105 is shiny. Kind of a 50s look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat and I were there last time we were in Boone for her mom's funeral. Been 3 years now. So very sorry for her loss. Hoping to get back east, Kevin. Yeah. Not sure if they liked it. I only saw half. I was checking the video out. I saw where they were live talking about the wreck in Gatlinburg, but I didn't see the hamburger one yet. Let's see. Rita Hughes knew 3 Jimmy's name.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gail and I plan on checking out the new Buc-ee's opening June 30th in Rockingham County, Virginia, near Harrisonburg. Man, they putting it way up there. I knew one was coming to Virginia. Harrisonburg's about as far away from us in Virginia as you can get. Well, maybe Norfolk, but I was hoping it would be closer. I thought they were putting one closer, though. I don't know. Are the VA fund seekers still in the house? Because they would know that.
Let's see. I haven't seen them comment lately.
If we can never get caught up, I'm on.
Tony says, "Hey Sean, I see. What is your favorite dipped cone flavor? Mine is butterscotch. I believe Dario has them too. I've only had a chocolate dipped cone, so that's not something I get very often. Because normally I'll get like a sundae or something like that. But a butterscotch would be delicious.
Yeah,
that would be very good.
You like butterscotch stuff? I didn't know Dario did dip cones.
We'll have to make sure and check.
We go there for. I get what I call my Carolina Panthers milkshake. I don't even know what the flavor is, but it's Carolina Panthers colors. It's got Oreo in it. It's like a blue color. I just call it my Carolina Panthers milkshake.
I just know what to point at when I go in there and order.
Spaceman Dudley, Derek, don't forget to go to Speedy Chef in Mount Airy. Okay. How's T-Bone doing? T-Bone's fine.
Yeah.
If anything changes there, we'll update. But yeah, he's pretty much forgotten that he ever got attacked.
Yeah, he's good.
Have we ever taken him on vacation?
No, that'd be too difficult.
Yeah. He doesn't. For one thing, he doesn't like to ride. After he had his little incident with the pit bulls, we brought him in the house. They told us to keep him in the house. He was miserable.
Why?
He hated to be in there. He does not do well riding either. So we just he stays here. He kind of watches the house. Bob Cornelius, we watch you every day. Wow, thank you. You're our favorite YouTubers. We appreciate that so much. There's a lot of YouTubers out there, and for somebody to say that to us, that means a lot. Jake Snakes. Scroll again. I need a different mouse or something. 2
of my favorite people. Thank you. Nathan Carter. Love y'all. Lincoln, North Carolina. Home of the best hot dogs in the world. They just had a price increase to $1.25.
Oh, wow.
I can remember 60-cent or specials, 3 for $1. Melt in your mouth.
$1.25 is still not too bad.
No,
so
it's not.
Where are those hot dogs?
Yeah.
Because we pass through Lincolnton occasionally, especially when we're heading to Charlotte or Gastonia or something. My favorite verse is 1 Thessalonians 2:16 and 17. Very nice. Do y'all get paid more from YouTube if we like the videos, or how does it work? You're asking me a question. I'm not even sure. I know views help.
So the way we get paid,
and I think comments.
So YouTube has something called algorithm, which basically promotes your videos, and sometimes you get on it good and your video gets promoted, more people see it, more people comment, more people like it, which helps get it played more. But how we get paid is from the advertising. So the more you watch, the more you share, the more you like, you comment, the more our videos get out there, and the more advertisers put ads on it, and that's how we get paid.
The one thing I've learned from all this is that I have no clue what videos people are going to like. Because I will tell her, friend, this should be a really good video, and it'll bomb. Then it's like, this one ain't going to be no account. It'll not go viral. I don't think we ever had one do that, but it will get a lot more views. And I thought, okay, I'll give you an example. BJ's Diner in Cherokee. Little old metal building on the side of the road serving hamburgers. That's still our third most watched video ever. And I don't know why, but it just...
It got on the algorithm, yeah.
I remember our son in Charlotte calling us one night and says, why are so many people watching that video? I said, I don't know.
Glad they are.
Yeah. So I have no predictive ability whatsoever.
So when you guys give us a thumbs up and comment and stuff, we appreciate it.
That picnic we just did at the Chimneys, I told her, I said, we're going to do that just because I'm sick of restaurants. And we're going to go and we're going to have a day relaxing. I said, if 500 people don't watch it, we're going to do it anyway. And that was like the most popular video of the weekend. It was certainly my favorite one.
It was so nice.
But I told her, I said, that's not going to be a great video for us. And it turned out to be.
People really like stuff like that. And people who can't get out.
But historically, those types have not done well.
Yeah, it was great.
My drone videos don't do well. I have like 5 people say, I really love your drone footage. I can't get people to watch. To me, it's like, I love a drone. I'm going to make them regardless. But to me, it's just like, I watch other people's drone. I love seeing nature from above it.
Yeah.
And
just a different view of what you can see on the ground. Yeah.
But I have no predictive ability at all in that regard. For we as Homestead News with Kevin and Pat, for we as a result.
Wait, I just went down. Did you?
Oh, I think that's a scripture. Are they the one? Okay, that must be First says. That's obviously another version because I didn't even recognize that at first. Okay, that must be for First Thessalonians 2. They just listed that above 6 and 7. Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, because I was going to look that up later. But thank you for posting that.
Cool. Oh, that'd be so calm and soothing. Yes, it is. It's going to be when it's all said and done.
What's that?
My bathroom.
Oh.
Our bathroom, not my bathroom. Bathroom color.
Wanda, lost my husband recently. Very sorry to hear that. You will be in our prayers as well. The pain is like no other. Yeah. Can't even put into words, but having the hope of seeing him again gets me through. Yes. Yeah. And I would go so far as to say, if he was in Christ and you are, it is a hope, but it's a promise, and it's a promise from God. So you can take it to the bank. It'll happen.
Yep.
Derek should have set up camera to video the bathroom.
No.
Loretta Laws. Hello, guys. Will you both be in Wilkes County anytime soon? Hopefully. Oh, I just made a blunder yesterday. We were supposed to be in Wilkes County yesterday afternoon.
We were?
Yes, we were. Fred had invited us to his church dedication, and he sent me a text, and I got texted.
I didn't even know it.
I know. I flat out forgot it.
I
got to apologize to him. I don't know about anytime soon, but we will be getting back up there. Man, I feel so bad. Joy and Donnie ate it wise because he had invited us to his church dedication. I told him we'd be there. Oh goodness.
I didn't know he texted you. Could have reminded you.
Joy and Donnie ate it wise, guys. Okay, that's one we are going to try in the future. Let's all have a meet up at the new Buc-ee's in Virginia. Yeah, but Harrisonburg. It's a long way up there.
Nathan says City Lunch,
Lincoln, North Carolina, cash only, cheap as you can get. Yeah, that $1.25 still pretty cheap. Hey, VA Fund Seekers. What restaurant are those hot dogs at? Thank you, John. Lisa Marshall. Hey, Derek and Chelsea. Good evening, Lisa. So George's Furniture was another very highly watched. It sure was. I think her sharing that too on her on their Facebook. Huh? Smoky Mountain Man right here. George's Furniture. Did I skip more? Let me go ahead and deal with that and I'll scroll back. I'm telling you, this mouse is giving me problems. It does it every time. Yeah, George's Furniture was another highly watched video. It sure was. When she shared that on her Facebook, that gave that one a lot of views as well. Mm-hmm. How many did I miss?
City lunch, Lincolnton, cash only, Smoky Mountain.
My favorite verse is Isaiah 40. That's a great one. Mm-hmm. Like your content a lot. Thank you, Matt Erickson. Koala Bear, have you seen any more pit bulls? No. We did find out where those two were coming from. It's a long story. Let's just put it this way: the guy who owned one of them and his, I don't know if that's his girlfriend. She lives there. I don't know what. I didn't ask. She owns the other one. We've not seen them again. The animal control got the one. She ended up getting it back. Is what we understand. He basically hid his and gave it to somebody or whatever. And then when I went out there and said, "Look, you're responsible for this bill," well, pit bull went here. And I said, "It don't matter." So it was here when it attacked my dog. I've got the video. He basically just looked at me and says, "Take me to court. I ain't got nothing." So didn't do it. Just had to eat the cost, and I just let him know I better not see him again. What else do you do? No, we have not seen any more. Our neighbors have too, but they have an electric fence in their yard, and they don't ever leave that yard.
They've never left the yard.
Kentucky Life. Chauncey's such a unique name. Is there a specific meaning to your name? I'm going to let you tackle that one.
No, there's no specific thing at all. Mom kind of tweaked the spelling of it, but
it's usually a last name in Ireland.
Yeah, but it was just a cathedral. Dad decided to name me that.
So there is a cathedral with that name.
It's what I heard.
And your mom
tweaked the spelling.
Okay.
That's all I know.
But we've actually looked on Facebook. There are a few people, I think like 4 or 5 people that we found that have the same name with the same spelling. Mm-hmm. Are you guys going back to Carowinds? Our passes ran out at the end of last year, so it'll be a while. I'm not saying never, but we had passes. We don't now, so it'll be a while before we go back to Carowinds. Pray for comfort, the promise of the resurrection. Yes, the promise. When I lost my mother, the pain was unbearable. So like so much in my work, I contracted it out. Yeah, that's what you got to do is give it to him. SC guy, I just sent you my contact info to your email. Okay. Love to tell you the Ella story. We would love to hear that. Mm-hmm. Been a fan of your channel for years. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Pirate Girl, hey YouTube, glad I caught you live. Glad you did as well. Yes. Thank you for all your many comments on our channel. Buc-ee's will open on June 30th in Virginia. It's right there near Harrisonburg. I'll exit 240 off of I-81. June 30th, that's coming up. Well, we won't be there for that.
We'll be out of town.
We're going to be out of state. In fact, we will be a long way from here. Mm-hmm. Hey, VA Fun Seekers. Nathan, what restaurant are those hot dogs at? Yeah, he just listed that up above there. What was the name of that again?
City Cafe?
In Lincolnton, North Carolina.
Lisa Marshall. Hey, Derek and Shauna.
Good evening, Lisa. Hope you're well. Oh, I'm back now. Now I've caught back up to George's Furniture. Derek, keep teaching God's word. It may not be popular, but it's what people need. Just say it. Absolutely. Well, the Bible says it won't be popular, but it says be in season and out of season. Let's see. Bobby Livingsworth, you're not going to do food. Yeah, we never said that. We are going to do food. We have to do food reviews. I said I don't enjoy them as much as I do nature reviews, but yeah, we've been doing them all week. In fact, we're gonna do food reviews. It's just not my favorite kind of review to do. It's a little hard for me to record in restaurants because you get looks. You always feel like you're in somebody's way. It's just I'd rather record a hike or a camping trip or something. That's just me. But yeah, we'll be doing them. Let's see. I always look forward to those videos. Well, yeah, they'll still be coming. I promise you that. Now I don't know about this weekend because we're going to the festival. So I don't know. I'm sure maybe we can go eat at a restaurant or something Friday night. We'll see. I love your drone footage. Keep making. Oh, I'm going to. I bought that drone. I'm going to use it. To me, those are the kind of things I actually sit and watch other people's drone videos as well. So I like it. I like seeing the ocean from above. I like seeing mountains from above. It's a perspective you don't get on the ground. Speedy Barbecue in Lexington. Be hungry because you get a lot of food. I've heard of that. Very famous. Best barbecue I've ever had. Yeah, I just don't get down that way. Used to a lot. Michael Nav Adventures. We went there to check out the picnic area when we were there a couple weeks ago because your video was amazing. So you're talking about the chimneys. That was an amazing day. It had rained so much, but it was good weather that day. It was cool. The river was so full.
It was nice.
Could not have asked for a better day. That's probably the most relaxing thing I've done in a while. I love the drone footage from Cherry Grove. Yeah, I enjoyed flying that out over the pier and then up at the north end by the inlet. I agree, Derek. If you like it, video it and enjoy. Absolutely. Sharon Spivey, hope
you do some camping in the Smokies soon. We hope so too. Tony says, do you know what ads
in the world
will play during your videos? If a subscriber has YouTube Premium and the ads don't play, do y'all still get paid for those unseen ads anyway? We don't know what ads will play, but we've got like filters set, like we don't want like alcohol.
But some of them do slip through anyway.
Yeah.
So we've actually had to contact some companies.
And if you've got YouTube Premium, yes, we still get paid because there's something.
And believe it or not, the ads vary depending on where you are. When we've gone out of town and watched our channel, it'll be a lot of times local ads to where we're at. It's not the same ads we see here.
That's true.
So we don't have control over it, but we're supposed to be able to categorize what types we don't want. And we've done that, but there still have been a few slip through. People have told us. Lady told us here a while back, I ain't gonna say what she told me. She said, "Are you aware of the ad that just came through?" And I was not. And it was
Did you tell me?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Intimacy enhancer. Let's just say it that way. That's really the best way I know how to say it. Okay, I am lost on the comments.
All right, so we got you all are great.
Okay, there's Tony.
Did you see his?
Yeah. Okay, that's the last one I just answered.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if we get paid for. I don't know how YouTube Premium works.
Yeah, you still get paid because there's a little column for that. I don't know how it works. But
Matt Erickson, you are great. Thank you, sir. John 3:16 is my favorite. Yes, excellent verse. My wife and I normally watch your channel on our TV in guest mode on YouTube. I guess it would help if I logged in and like. Yeah, I mean, watch however you want to, but yeah, that would help. I love flying my drone too, but nobody watches those videos either. Well, send me your drone channel or your link to some of your videos. I'll watch them. I'd like to see what you got. City Lunch, Lincoln, and go there. Yep. I thought about going to the Buc-ee's opening. It's going to be like Dodger Stadium. Yeah, it will be that. Roger White, there's a Buc-ee's plan for Richmond. I think that's the one I was thinking about. Oh, that's a long way off though. Okay. Speedy's in Lexington's great. You definitely won't leave hungry. Be fun seekers. Let me try to get caught up here. Wouldn't the Buc-ee's in Sevierville be closer? Probably that one or Florence is the closest one to us. That's probably about even.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Maybe Sevierville's a little closer if we just took 40. Probably a little bit closer to Sevierville. Which video is the one you're on a picnic? But done about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Chimneys picnic area. Just look up Chimneys. I somehow missed that one. It was right around our Gatlinburg trip, Azul's Mexican restaurant. But just look up the Chimneys picnic area, or Picnic in the Smokies, maybe it's called.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Let me remind everybody again, the search feature. On our channel, we try to make it very easy for you to find our videos, and we do it 2 ways. Number one is a search bar. Everybody's channel has that. If you want to know if we've ever been somewhere, go to that little search bar and type in the name, and if we've been there, it'll come up. But you got to go to our channel page to do it. Don't just search it on YouTube, search it on our channel. The other thing is we always put our stuff in playlists. We divided our playlist up: Smoky Mountain Dining, Smoky Mountain Camping, Smoky Mountain Hiking. So if you want to know if we've been to a restaurant, say in Gatlinburg, go to our Smoky Mountain Dining or restaurant playlist. And we try to really take a lot of time to organize our playlist in very detailed fashion. We have Florida playlist as well. Let's see. But yeah, Jennifer, I think you'd like that one. It's very relaxing. We just show a lot of the river, to be honest with you. It was just very, very nice.
It's nice. Even the dogs
But
have
yeah,
it.
just I think it's picnicking in the Smokies or chimney top or chimneys picnic area. It'll be under one of those about 3-4 weeks ago. So you shouldn't even have to scroll too far back in our videos to find it. The Buc-ee's is going to open in North Carolina down near Mebane, which about 2.5 hours from us. They don't ever put anything close. You look tired tonight. Love your videos.
I am tired.
I feel okay now.
I've been painting. Did you get his little snooze?
About 10 minutes worth. Yeah. I see Shaughnessy keeps yawning. Must have stayed up too late, probably.
No, I was working in the bathroom.
Come up to Shallotte, just north of Cherry Grove. Bird Dog Grill. You'll enjoy it. Cash only. Okay? Thank you for that. Bobby leaves. I'm upset you're not going to do food.
We're going to
Bobby,
do
that's not what I said. Okay?
Yeah, we're just behind, so you already dressed.
Yeah, I never once said we're not going to do them. We are going to do them. So you don't need to be upset. Just stay tuned. We will be doing food reviews. Good evening from Gaffney. Good evening down in Gaffney. That's we love the peachoid down there, don't we? We like hammocks. That's the best hammocks in the world. I still have to fix supper. We finally warmed up despite morning temperatures in the 40s. Yeah, it warmed up real nice here today too. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Great verse there. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to your own understanding, and all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy paths. That's exactly right. Let's see, where'd I go? Well,
Casey says, hey, Derek and Shaughnessy, how are you both doing? Happy late birthday to Rovier. I watched the video, but never got a chance to comment out. How is he doing and your other precious puppy?
They are doing good, Casey, and thank you. I was kind of wondering about you. It's been a week or two since you commented. Glad to see you and hope you're doing well. You are a great encouragement. You don't know how much. You really are. Appreciate you sticking up for us the other day. Appreciated what you said. VA Fun Seekers got to run. Hope everyone has a great night. Good night, David, Cindy, and Carly. Hope y'all have a great evening. Betty Cantrell, we love the drone videos also, and your cameras are very clear. Yeah, I've been pleased with that little drone.
Very good.
I was sent a couple of drones by another company, and none of those worked out well. Just leave it at that. But my DJI has been tried and true, and I'm very happy with it, very happy with the quality of it. Travels with Cheryl and Ed, got to go. Have a great night. Y'all have a great night as well. We are living out the book of Revelation right now. We sure are, Wanda, no doubt about that. A person would have to be blind not to see it. Pirate Girl 58, that's why I love watching y'all. You care about your channel and do not want any inappropriate ads sponsoring you. I love your morals, and thank you so much for that. You know, we're just regular people. We're no better than anybody else, but I told her, she told me, we started to say, if we're not going to honor God with it, we're not going to do it. And
right.
We want to show you a good time, but we want to also keep the main thing the main thing.
Exactly.
And to do that, there has to be consistency in testimony. I mean, I can't get up and say one thing and then, our channel reflects something else. There has to be consistency there. But I appreciate your kind words. Heath West, y'all are great. Keep on doing what you're doing. I appreciate that. John Pinckney says, our church is going through the book of Revelation now. It's a good study. Revelation has a lot of different ideas on how it should be interpreted. My ideas don't interpret it, just read it. Okay? There's a lot of different ideas. There's the historical view, the preterist view. We're neither of those. And the futurist, that's where we fall. The majority of Revelation has not been fulfilled. Nathan Carter, y'all are so cool. Praise the Lord. Thank you so much, Nathan. Appreciate it. Roger White, have a good evening. Derek and Chauncey, thank you. Wendy, have a good night, and I'll call you guys tomorrow and be looking forward to it, Wendy. Have a good evening. JW, late arrival. Hello from Jonesboro, the oldest town in Tennessee. Good evening. Cool. John needs to be addressed for sure. Jennifer Hollins, if you ever need to check out Grayson, if you ever can, You need to check out Grayson Highlands State Park. We have actually been there, but it was before we were doing YouTube, and it was nice.
They have wild ponies.
Yeah, that's right. It was one of the days we went up to West Jefferson in October. We went up there. We were going to eat at Shatley Springs. We had like a 3-hour wait, so we rode up to Grayson Highlands because we knew we had time. I think it was the best time to see them. I just went, worth it. Yeah, we were there in October, and the leaves were beautiful. We didn't see the ponies. Ann's Home Cooking says hello from Mooresville. Scroll down to
Mooresville, North Carolina.
Yeah. Alan, my husband, and myself really enjoy watching your channel and have been for a while. Would love to take you guys to dinner if you come here. Keep sharing the gospel. Thank you so much, Ann.
That's very nice.
Need to get up with y'all because Mooresville's not too far from us at all. Once in a while we get down to Concord, to the mall, so that'd be great. John Pinckney, only problem is I'm in the rotation as scripture reader during worship, and I have a face made for radio and a voice made for silent movies. Deborah Mull, good evening. I enjoyed your trip to Cherry Grove Pier. It's hard to keep up with your travels. One day you're in the mountains, the next video you're at the beach. Isn't that the truth? Sometimes I wake up in the morning and say, where are we?
Yeah.
But thank you so much for letting us know you enjoy the videos. Traveling with the Reagans. We love Hammocks in Sevierville. So is the one in Gaffney better? I don't know if we've been in the one in Sevierville.
We haven't.
So it's the best one we've been in, but I'd have to try the one in Sevierville to know for sure.
Yeah.
It may very well. I would imagine being in Sevierville, it's going to be a good one too.
Yeah, Gaffney's it's a big store. It's nice.
And we have one in Hickory. It's just, I don't know, it seems like when I'm in Gaffney, I always find something that I like and buy. Let's see, John Reynolds. Hello from John and Marcia. We enjoyed your road trip live video. That would have been Destin, I believe. Y'all were driving through Atlanta. That's it. I think you all were driving to Florida. Yeah, if I had just read the rest. Yeah, absolutely. We enjoyed doing that one. That helped the time go by really quick.
It sure did.
The only problem with that one is, again, that's our phones, and we cannot. Look, we have, Samsung phones. And when we do a live, if we face the screen to where we can see ourselves, it flips us around backwards.
Yeah.
And it's called mirroring. We don't know how to change that. So what we're having to do now with the phone is we got the phone recording us, but I can't see the screen. The screen's back the other way. Just so we'll be oriented correctly. You got your phone right there.
So I can read the
comments. So are we oriented correctly? Yeah, it's on the screen here too. Yeah, that was a fun live. I enjoyed that one. That might have been our last one.
Yeah.
Lauren Davis, I just got here. I heard talking about drones. What kind of DJI do y'all have? It's a DJI Mini 2. It's been out a couple of years. I don't know if you can still get it or not, but it's doing the job. So I will probably, whenever that one's not good anymore, I will definitely be getting another one. But it's a DJI Mini 2. It's very small. We just bought one. If it's under a certain weight, we don't need a license permit, right? Okay, that's very confusing. I'm just going to give you the law, and I honestly, I don't care what you do. When I first got it, that was my impression too. I thought because it weighed under half a pound, I was good to go. I started putting them in these YouTube videos of mine, and had a guy come try to cause a little trouble for us. I'm just going to be honest with you. And basically, he was right on the fact that in order to post to a monetized channel like ours, I have to have a Part 107 pilot's license. There was another YouTuber that got turned in because he flew his drone and his was a monetized channel. He didn't have the license. There's always some sweetheart that's going to turn you in because they got nothing better with their life to do. So I just thought, you know what? I want to put the stuff in these videos, so I'm just going to do what I got to do to get it. That way I'm covered. So I did that. If you're flying recreationally and you're not monetizing any of it, and you're just doing it for fun, or you're uploading it to a channel that's not monetized and it's under that weight, you do not need a license. Okay. You do have to be remote ID compliant. So if you either buy a drone that has remote ID built in, or you have to buy a module. All drones have to be remote ID compliant. But if you're not monetizing the videos and it's under, I think, half a pound, if I'm not mistaken, you don't have to have the license. But if you're going to monetize any of it, you do. Or if you're going to use it for your business, you do have to have it. So that's the thing there. I went ahead and got it just to, you know what I'm saying, stay out of trouble. And because I was really unaware at first that I even needed that. All right, where are we now?
Homestead News with Kevin and Pat. A restaurant that I hear is pretty good and has been added to our list is Jim's Drive-In, located in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Of course, my ancestors settled in that area and are part of their history. Kevin.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been to Lewisburg or not. That's I-64, I think, that runs. I don't think I've ever been to that part of West Virginia, but that sounds good. Wanda says, yep, I love the live you guys did while you were driving. The traffic was off the chain. It was. We went back and rewatched it, and once it got dark, man, it was so grainy. You couldn't hardly see it. It was terrible at the end. But yeah, we were on at least 2 hours that night. Casey Jolliffe, I've been dealing with health issues with really high heart rate and blood pressure, but that's come down. I'm sorry to hear you've been dealing with that, Casey, but we will pray for you. You're very welcome. I hate seeing people leave negative comments. Yeah, especially when it's not even a legitimate day. It's just somebody trying to get attention, but appreciate what you did there. That was very, very sweet of you, and you didn't have to, but it was appreciated. Maybe we'll run into one another when the Mebane store opens. We will probably try to get down there. I have not been to Mebane, since I got out of Duke in like 2000 after my last scans, but no, we went down for ball tournaments since then. We had the tournament down in not Taraberga, Williamston. So we went through there. That's been 15 years.
Wow.
Or no, when did we go to Raleigh to see State and Carolina play? 2013. That's the last time we've been down through there.
Wow.
Yeah. Bobby and I just have to say what a blessing it is to have your videos to watch. Thank you, Mary. First and most, we know y'all love the Lord. Your show is very clean and wholesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. We're going to keep it clean, I promise you. In fact, I'm going to say this, and and I know people don't mean anything by it. We have certain words set that if they're in the comments, the comment doesn't post. And of course, obviously the cuss words don't post. So we've had a few people try to come on our channel and cuss. Nobody ever sees it. It goes to a folder that we have to look at. But we kind of just want to keep the language clean in our comments. We actually respectfully ask that people not say OMG, because I know don't mean anything bad by it, but it's just kind of, we want you to talk about God, but what I'm saying in a respectful way. But yeah, we promise you we're going to keep it clean. We want your 5-year-old granddaughter to be able to sit down and watch it and you not have to worry about what we're going to say. And sadly, there's a lot of channels that are not like that. Koala Bear, nice seeing you both and enjoyed this live. Saying good night. Stay safe. The Ramseys are live too. I did not realize that tonight, but yeah. I would have watched them if I'd known that, but hello, Yankee in the South. Enjoyed Yankee in the South last night too. Yeah. Yeah. We caught a little bit of that after church.
Yeah.
Might be a road trip for me 3. I want to get to a point here. If I can ever get caught up on the comments, and I can't. 5 a.m. will be here early. Have a blessed night. Good night, Rita. Didn't the Whataburger just open near? I do not think it's opened yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've been trying to check.
Tony, I think the one in Gastonia is going to open first. It'll be the first Whataburgers here in the state. And again, we have somebody watching is going to tell me there's been one for years. It's not the same thing. It's written differently. This is the Texas chain. My wife is a Reagan from Boone. Okay. They have a new cookout here at Hickory. Where's the new one?
Now, is that, Carol was talking about that. It's right across from the mall, I believe, is what
really?
she said.
Okay. That shows you how much I go to the mall.
Well, yeah, we ain't been down that way in a while. But I only know about it because the lady at work was talking about it.
So that's going to be near where the Whataburger's at, too. They're right in front of Academy. Yeah. All right. So Joseph Robbins says...
you can eat inside on that one.
Okay, I like the ones you can eat inside. That one on 127, I don't think you can.
No.
I believe you have a family place to stay at Myrtle Beach. Yeah, in the area. Do you have recommendations for hotels or places to stay? I don't, because we've never stayed in a hotel. There are some nice ones.
Yeah, the VA Fun Seekers, they've stayed there, and I think they got 2 or 3.
They've got 2 or 3 reviews of their trips there, so hit them up on that. They stayed last time, I think, at a Wyndham, or no, that was at the trip before.
No, this last time they stayed at a Wyndham.
And they stayed at a Best Western on the beach there in North Myrtle, maybe the time before. But check their channel out for that, because they have stayed in some motels there.
Yeah, they've got some.
We just don't stay in a motel when we go there. Right. We don't have to. Let's see. How y'all doing? We come down turkey and deer hunting, White Top, Grayson County. We actually went up to White Top a couple of years ago. I think we got a video from there. Love your chats. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Rex says, if you're in Wilkes sometime, want to get together to eat, PM me, and we'll try to get together sometime and eat. My wife had cheerwine today at the shortstop. Oh, the short, yeah, I like the shortstop.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite thing there is their strawberry Oreo.
That is so good.
Yeah. Thank you for your live tonight. Glad to see you too. Cindy Smith, am I caught up? Cindy Smith just got home from Maggie Valley, ate at Joey's and J. Arthur's fabulous food there. I live in Lenore.
Oh, okay.
You're our neighbor then.
Yeah.
Has Hickory gotten bad, or was that just actions of a no good, or it was a party? Is what I understand. I mean, you put two and two together there. It was pretty nice neighborhood from what I understand, where stuff like that really doesn't happen. But I think it was a lot of younger people, and alcohol don't mix with anything, especially younger people. And I don't know a lot of details. I hate to say this is what happened because I don't, but I think Hickory's that bad usually. All right, so I'm going to get to something right quick. I don't know how to say this gently. When you have viewers that interact with you a lot, you kind of form a connection to them, and you miss them when they're not around. We've got several people we're concerned about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if any of y'all know anything, but we've had people that would comment on every video we had for a while. We've not heard from in months. And other YouTubers that they also follow have not heard from in months. And, one of them is DP Mark. We haven't heard from him since like 3 months ago. And if anybody knows who he is, or I think he's from the Nashville area, I'd like to know if he's okay.
We don't know anything of him besides DP Mark.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
But we know the other channels that he's also followed have not heard from him in a while. So we just hope his health is doing okay. We don't know. Nicole, our friend in Australia, haven't heard from her in a few weeks.
I need to message her.
Yeah, message her on Facebook. There's just people that we haven't heard from in a while that are, we're kind of worried about. So if anybody knows anything or is friends with them, I know some of our viewers are friends with each other. So just let us know something.
Yeah.
Because, you kind of miss people that
y'all
you
are
interact
like our
with
family.
a lot. Yeah.
Your family and friends.
Yeah. But let's see. How many? Do you know how many people are watching you? Yes. No, I don't. Where's it at?
He says thousands. Great job.
Yeah. In the videos. Yeah, I doubt there's thousands watching it. Do you see?
Is that 160.
Oh, okay, 160. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ann's Home Cooking. It's just been announced Whataburger from Texas is coming to Mooresville. Yeah, they're starting to spring up around here. I hadn't heard or seen DP in any live stream either. Yeah, I'm just concerned because he used to comment on pretty much everything, and then it just stopped. But there's several. Viet Steel was another one. I'm not trying to call people's names out. We're just really concerned. If you happen to be watching, let us know you're doing okay.
Yeah.
We understand you can't watch. We understand you can't watch every video. People have lives, but we can't help but wonder when you're there a lot and you're not, if you're okay. Let's see. Spaceman Dudley says, I haven't seen DP on lately. Just pray he's all right. Check your email account. Sent you my contact. I will certainly do that.
Is that?
That's South Carolina.
So that's my speaking of here. I saw that, so we've got 2 emails.
Okay, yeah, I definitely want to hear his story about that.
And he sent some pictures.
Yeah, don't say his name out loud. He may not want us to do that. Hello from Sophia, North Carolina. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Scott. John Pinckney. I overnighted in Mooresville years ago, driving Pittsburgh to Columbia. And where'd the comment go? I'm way behind again. I lost John's comment.
Is it the last one?
I don't know. This mouse just jumps. Okay.
Well, he's talking at Ann's Home Cooking. Sounds good.
Okay, the Hampton Inn there was memorable and not in a good way. Yeah, it is the last one. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we got your information.
Okay, yeah, great. All right. Fixing to go to bed. I enjoyed the live and hope y'all have a great night. Thank you. And y'all have a great evening. prayer is the most powerful in this world. It sure is, but I'm still here today because of it. So I absolutely agree with that. Disney Princess Laura says hello. Okay, hello, Disney Princess Laura. Appreciate being here tonight. Hello, beautiful couple. My name is Renato. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Wow. I found you on YouTube in January. I'm here with my family visiting Gatlinburg. Man, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for being in here tonight. And we hope you have a great trip to Gatlinburg. Did you see the wreck that happened yesterday? I don't know if you were there yesterday or not, but yeah, that's pretty bad. It's not something you see there often, but hope you have a great trip anyway. God answers an email. Yes, he does. Smoky Mountain Man. I have a split personality tonight. I am watching 2 live streams at the same time, yours and Donnie's. So that's at least, we weren't even trying to compete with anybody tonight. We were going to go live Thursday night and it just didn't
Joy and
work out.
Donnie, and then apparently Brooks and Christy.
Yeah.
Here we are.
We were going to do it this past Thursday night. This last week was a very hectic week for us. I've had to change brakes on 2 vehicles, work around the yard. We haven't stopped, to be honest with you.
So Tony says, have you ever thought about doing a live restaurant review in real time?
No.
That would be a neat idea, I believe. Scan the menu and let the commenters pick an appetizers. I guess entrees and desserts. Everybody be arguing for what first
that would
thing.
backfire on me because people know things I don't like and they'd be wanting me to get something full of onions and just as I mentioned this, I don't like to make a big deal of it. I mentioned it before. I have a swallowing issue with food, and sometimes I have to kind of leave the table, and that wouldn't be a good thing for life because I would not want anybody else to see that. But there's times I have trouble swallowing food if my drink runs out. Don't know what the issue is. They can't find anything wrong. There just is. I always have had that problem. I would not want that to be in a live because I couldn't edit it out, and I have had to edit it out a few times of videos. Otherwise, it would be a good idea. But yes, we did know about Dockside. We found that out, a month ago.
Yeah.
Very sorry to hear it. Don't know why they closed, but it was sad. We've been there many times. Donna Gal 220, going to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee next weekend for our 41st. Hopefully we'll see you there. If not up then in the air soon when Jesus comes back. There you go. And takes us to his Father's house. Your friends from Meadville, Pennsylvania. We were in your part of the country back in 2020. Springboro, in fact. We actually stopped at I don't know if it's Meadville or Medville, but we stopped at the Walmart there. So yeah, we've been up. You're not far from Lake Erie. Renato, I come back in January to see the snow and I'll follow your tips again. We always go to Disney and it's only a 10-hour drive. Okay. Yeah, do that, man. We've got a few things around Orlando that we've done too. We haven't done Disney since we've been doing YouTube, but we got some restaurant recommendations there in Orlando. So I hope you have a great trip. My brother had to have his esophagus stretched because of a swallowing issue. Well, and I've thought about that, but when they've actually put me on a scan, they'd have me to eat something. Of course,
no problem.
No problem. But they can't see anything. And that's the problem. But I just would not want that to be in a live video. I understand, Derek. I have a swallowing issue too. I have to drink a lot of water when I eat or I have problems. Yeah, I have to have a drink constantly. If I run out of drink, I either have to take hers because she doesn't have the issue, or I got to stop eating until the waitress comes back.
I always try to watch his drink.
Depending on what it is. If it's meat, now if it's mashed potatoes, that's not an issue for me. But if it's meat or bread, especially, those are the two that can put me in trouble in a hurry.
Mary Jo says, hello from Mississippi.
And that's another thing. I'm just going to say this. We get occasionally, it's not the majority, we get occasionally somebody fuss because we don't show ourselves eating enough in the video. That's another reason why. Plus the fact we want to enjoy our meal and have a conversation that has nothing to do with video review. We think it's sufficient if we sample everything, tell you what we think of it, and then give a closeout. We think that's sufficient. So that's the way we've decided to do it. Nobody adheres to us, but once in a while we'll get somebody just wants to tell us how to run the channel and how to do videos, and we're good. Bobby Livingsworth, I'm so happy that you're going to continue to do. Yeah, we're going to. We'll try to get one up for you soon, Bobby. We sure will. Casey Jolie, finally, now getting ready to respond to you, but thank you and you're welcome. Yes, thank you so much. Smoky Mountain, man, I have to do the exact same thing. Bread and rice. Rice. Now, I have to try and notice the rice. I don't remember having a problem with rice. But, you know,
This is dry rice or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Different people have different
Yeah.
things. I'm trying to remember if I ever have. I may
I'm not
have.
sure.
But yeah, bread. We're both on the same page there. It's like reading. Okay, Meadville. Okay, thank you for that. But yes, we've been there. Remember those outlets? Like if it was Tanger outlets, probably about 30 miles south of there. You got you a pair of shoes there actually. That's a snowy area. I mean, it's like they're right there near that lake, and it was raining when we got to the outlets, if you remember, but you go just a little bit north there, and it was snow. Yeah. Okay, so we're about caught up. We're going to go about another 20 minutes. We usually try to wrap it up by 9. We'll go like 3 or 4 minutes over because we had y'all waiting 3 or 4 minutes at the beginning. So, Grove City, Pennsylvania. Okay. I can't place where that's at, but I'm sure it's right there in that area. All righty. So a lot of people have gone to bed or gotten off for the night. I feel like I should be up there's the phones. That's where I should be looking to make eye contact, but I'm having to read the comments.
Yeah, and I'm just watching my phone
on the laptop. So yeah, see, this is how I'm reading the comments right here. So, have you ever tried apple butter
cottage cheese?
How far are we on a delay? It didn't even show the laptop on the live stream.
That is kind of on a see right here showing up on the
okay.
That one is a delay.
All right.
What is that called? Smearing?
What did Kim call that? Oh goodness. Smear something. All right. Need some help here.
But he did try it, but not on Amish bread.
No. I cannot remember what that was. Look at that's like a 30-second delay right there.
Mm-hmm. That one is.
No wonder I'm behind on comments. What's with the laptop? Louis Shepherd. Smear case?
No, maybe that's it. Yeah.
Smear cake? I don't
know. Something like that.
Sean said, you look sleepy and tired. I guess I better get off of here. You guys have a great night. You have a great night too.
Yeah, have a good night.
Derek and Shanzi have tried ham loaf and smear case. Okay.
I didn't try smear case.
Ham loaf is awesome.
Amazing.
Yes. When you made ham loaf, our friends from Pennsylvania brought to us, what did you use as the glaze? Was it peach?
No, last year when we went to that Amish store, we got something called sunshine jelly, and it was orange, pineapple.
Okay.
So I'd use that. It was really good.
Oh, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to do the new Pigeon Forge roller coaster when it officially opens. We might do that. Ryan and Bree did a video. Yeah, it's hard to do anything before they do. Looks like fun racing your opponents side by side. It does sound like a lot of fun. Hi, Derek and Chauncey and everyone in chat. Hello, Brenda. Thank y'all for being in here tonight. So I'm caught up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a good feeling. Okay. Oh, she's talking about the outlets. Grove City. That's where the outlets are.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. So about 15 more minutes or so, and we're gonna wrap it up for the evening. And are you tired?
I am. I've been working today.
I've been working today.
I know you actually went to work, but it's like I've been going nonstop here at home.
Yeah. That would be wild on a split screen. So, do they let you record on the roller coaster? A lot of places, well, I guess they do.
We'll have to watch their
unless you have like a little GoPro or so. Well, you got that new little camera to try that out.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a tippy tappy of little feet
yeah,
on the
they're
floor.
in the kitchen.
Yes, yeah, they're walking around the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Ron and Bree's video. Yeah, well, we hadn't seen their video yet.
No, I hadn't. The mountain stream picnic was really cool. Yes, I love doing that.
Oh, our tea
We got to
guy
do a
was
lot
in
more of
here.
that. Huh?
Our tea guy.
Ah, Java Jeff, the man with the greatest tea on the planet. I'm glad you enjoyed our tea at Bolinose and Hamburger Joe's. I absolutely did. I've liked that tea for years, and I could not remember the name until I went back this time and looked. I wanted to show that. Yeah, man, thank you for being in here tonight. Yeah, if you watched our Bolinose and Hamburger Joe's videos, I showed actually the tea canister there with Java Jeff, and we got him in here tonight. I see your shirt. How long ago were you in Dodge City, Kansas? That will be a year ago, this upcoming June 28th. I encourage you to check out those videos from last year's Western trip. We flew to Wichita, drove to Dodge City, spent a night. We toured the museum there. Got some real good drone footage from outside of Dodge City. Ate at a steakhouse there. So that was a year ago. I actually got this at the museum where you pay to go see Front Street. Let's see. So yeah, it was not quite a year. At Knoebels Park, you can record on the Phoenix with a GoPro. Okay, that's neat. I don't think Carowinds lets you at all because, like, if you let go of it, it could hit somebody. Right. But Pirate Java Jeff is here. He sure is. What is your current favorite coffee? We don't
really drink coffee.
Neither one of us like coffee much. We'll occasionally get like a cappuccino,
like
a
specialty drink, or
honestly, you could blindfold me and put 10 different brands of coffee in front of me, and I would not be able to tell you which ones.
And the ones I got for like making specialty coffees was what is that? Black Rifle, because our son had recommended it, and I think it supports military. So I got one bag. It's lasted me like 2 years.
Yeah, we're just not coffee. No. And my mom, on the other hand, you don't want her to get up for too long in the morning without coffee. So, have you shot any basketball since the video? You're a great shot. A little bit. I need to get up there more often though. Yeah, since I'm off on Fridays, here's the problem with this channel. We're often going and traveling, or I'm getting ready to go somewhere on Friday, even if she has to work. So I haven't been getting up there like I want to. But that's usually when I'd go, is on my Fridays off in the mornings. So I need to get back up there and do that. I love playing basketball. And yeah, I've actually always been a pretty good shooter. I'm not quick, I'm not fast, but if you leave me open, I can put a hurting on you. I used to be good many years ago. I doubt I could hit the rim now. Well, just get back in the rhythm there. I mean, when I like. Okay, I want to show you that. If you see this scar on my arm, I don't know if you can see that. That's my shooting arm, and I broke that bone years ago. I have to talk about not hitting the rim. When I go shoot, I have to warm up for about 10 minutes because ever since they put that plate in my arm, it's like, I don't know, my muscles draw up. I can't hit the rim when I first get there. I have to shoot like 10 or 15 minutes solid to just loosen myself up, and then I can hit. And that's been ever since I've had that problem. I don't know if that showed up on there or not.
It did.
Okay. Well, this thing must be on a big delay again.
It is. It's like the comments aren't too bad, but the video it is.
Yeah, I got a metal plate in that arm. I broke it on Christmas Day of 2000. That was not a fun day. It was not a Merry Christmas. Let's see. I'm still recovering from a broken ankle. But God is good, doing therapy is helping. Brenda, be glad to hear you're doing better. Pray for a full recovery. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so about 10 more minutes or so. Bobby, yeah, huge scar. It sure is.
Yeah, you got staples in it, didn't you?
Did I? It's been 25 years, but I probably did.
It's pretty massive cut.
Yeah. And I couldn't use the arm for a while. When the humerus broke, it kind of hacked my radial nerve a little bit, and I had to go to physical therapy just to get the use of this back. And I've got about 95% of the use back. I still can't do quite as much with my fingers as I used to. Java Jeff, thought that you would like our logo was designed for the stained glass from church I grew up in. Oh, wow. I might have to look at that a little closer. I don't know. I might have to go back and look at that. I don't know if I noticed that, but yeah. Send me your address and we'll send you some tea for home. Will do. And we'll pay you for it. But if you want to email us,
See, it's like stained glass. The cup.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Email us at NCMemoryMakers1300 @gmail.com, and we'll certainly do that. New chapters waiting. Good evening to you.
Hey.
Can you? Is there a way to pin our email? Or I don't know. You've done that before. That's okay. I just gave it to it.
You don't want me to or no?
I think he probably got it. NCMemoryMakers1300 @gmail.com. Kim broke her wrist clogging. She fell. I was getting ready to ask how that happened. She fell while clogging.
She has a plate and screws in her wrist.
How long ago's that been?
I didn't know she could clog.
No, I didn't either. She's trying to keep up with Zeb Ross.
That's it.
I hate to hear that. I hope that wasn't recent. How did you choose your fur babies' names? I didn't. I want no part of that story.
Well, Renoir, we decided kind of.
Yeah, well, I did help with that, and I'll go ahead and tell you the story behind it. Rovier, she brought him home in 2009 and started calling him Rover. I said, you're not going to name a Yorkie Rover. Yes, you name a stray dog that shows up on your porch Rover. You don't name a Yorkie Rover. So I told her, come up with something better. I don't care what it is, but it's not going to be that. So she came in there and says, how about Rovier, the French version? So just totally made up name. I said, well, it's different.
Yeah.
Renoir had a Yorkie I lost in 2019. He was a rescue. He was my best friend. Still don't even like to talk about losing him. His name was Pierre. When he passed, we got Renoir, who was also a rescue. Trying to figure out what to name him, and I didn't want to give him Pierre's name, but I wanted to name him something that would remind me of Pierre, and so there was ours, Pierre Renoir. So didn't know at the time what kind of stuff he painted. I just had heard of him and, found that out later. But so it's kind of a reminder of Pierre without giving him Pierre's name. So the next dog we get, we'll do better, I promise. So,
if it's a Yorkie and a girl, we've already got a name picked out.
Pierre.
Princess Pierre is what I
Yeah.
And I want to get her little frilly dresses, pink dresses. If it's a girl.
Okay. Is Java Jeff T available anywhere in North Carolina? I think you live in North Carolina, don't you? So I would say so. I don't know where. It's the only two places I remember seeing it. Thank y'all for all the food reviews. You're very welcome. 16 years ago. Okay, so that has not been recently. I'm glad to hear that. We were doing the program for our friend's wedding reception. Okay. Brian B., will you ever go back and try local goat after that debacle? We didn't like the food years ago. But we didn't have the problems you did. That was awful how you were treated. That's the reason we haven't been back. It wasn't the food. And now,
they had a good burger, because I got a burger that day.
It was good. I would not put it as the best I've ever had, but it was good. The service was good. Look, I don't hold a grudge, okay? I don't. It's just I've never been talked to. Well, I have one other time. But we've never had a manager come up and interfere in our conversation before, like she did. Most YouTubers, we are in the minority here. Most YouTubers love it. I would never tell anybody not to go. I don't want you to not go because of our experience. But there's so many places to choose from up there. I just have not felt compelled to go back myself, just because of that. So that's me. If there wasn't enough other places to choose to keep us making videos from now on, I might. But I don't. I mean, if you ever want to go back, I'd go back.
Yeah, but
what happened that day? It was when COVID was just, things were starting to open back up, and they weren't letting people. Well, they weren't letting everybody in. It was a very raw day. It had been raining. It was just cold.
They were there. It was Christmas, wasn't it? You get ready to go home.
I don't remember what month it was.
Yeah, it was cold.
I want to say it was in the spring, but it was like a winter day.
Oh.
It wasn't snowing, but if it dropped 2 more degrees, it would have been. And she's not letting. Somehow the governor had issued a decree only a certain number of people can be let in at a time, but there was people already sitting in there. And there was like 40 people standing outside. And one guy come out and says, don't go in the lobby and stand unless you want to get cussed out. And I thought, this guy's just got a problem. He's got a bad attitude. I doubt she cussed him, but she must have jumped on him. So we thought, well, let's go stand in the lobby. Well, us and a few other people got kicked out. So the lady follows us out, not just us, the crowd out. And I'm just asking her, because we're getting ready to leave to go home. We got a 3-hour drive home. I said, do you want to stay? And I'm looking at her and I said, do you want to stay or go
And
somewhere
we're like,
else?
what, 20 feet from her?
Yeah. And she says, sir, we're not going to disobey the governor. I said, ma'am, I can talk to my wife if I want to. We can decide if we're going to stay or go. I just never, and then she come up as we're going in. She finally come back out in 2 minutes and said, we're going to seat you now. And because we were debating if we want to go somewhere else so we could get seated quick or not have to stand out in the freezing cold. And then she says, I will send my husband by your table to talk to you. I said, there's no need for that. Just let it go. So I left there with a bad taste in my mouth, and it wasn't because of the food. Okay, that's what happened that day. And I just have not felt compelled to go back. I even reached out to her later. I sent her a link of the video, hoping she would just say, look, the misunderstanding. She didn't care, so I don't care to go back. That's just how I feel. Let's see.
Amy says,
I talked a lot there.
I wish I'd known you were in North Myrtle Beach recently because we were there at the same time.
Man.
Our house is a stone's throw from Beck's.
Oh wow! So yeah, you live in Calabash. Yeah, that would have been fun. But Lord willing, it's a long ways off. But maybe Veterans Day in November, Veterans Day weekend.
Yeah.
That's when we've been coming the last couple of years. That was probably the worst hamburger I've ever had at Local Goat. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think our hamburger was terrible. Yours may have been. I wonder if they had the same staff. I think this was co-owner.
The lady, yeah.
I think she
co-owner, co-manager. She was high up there.
Yeah.
Sharon Hansel. Hey guys, I made it. Hey Sharon.
I've never been there, but will and don't love it. Most YouTubers do. And I wish anybody that goes there a good experience. Just, for me, there's places I like better. Let's see. A lot of people do. We didn't. And it's one of those places that's got a lot of mixed. There are people who say it's the best. There's people that say I'm not impressed. So very, very few people are in the middle of the road about it. Sharon Hatzel. Hey guys, I made it. Thank you for making it. We got 3 minutes left, so glad you made it in here tonight. Coming up on 2 hours, 73. And John, you got to quit talking in code, man.
And good night.
He does it. Oh, good night. Okay, I should have figured that one out. Okay. He initials a lot of things, and I've had to ask him before what he's talking about. Keep inviting people to ask Jesus. There you go. A life's not worth living without Jesus. Bobby lives. I've been finding it difficult to find a good California-style cheeseburger. So, what is a California-style? Do you live in California? I'm not sure what a California-style is. I know different regions have their own take on things. Thanks for the comment myself, but we don't have to go there then. There are a lot of other places we can go. All right, Scott Roach. Hey y'all, I'm coming in late. Care to start over? Well, we're going on 2 hours now. We are getting off here in a few minutes. Good to see you too, though, in here. Brenda B, that tells you how long Brenda and I have been watching you. We remember Local Goat. That was like just a couple of months in. So we actually have people that say they've gone back and watched us from the beginning. And I actually started doing that the other night. I was watching some of our West Coast videos. That's some of the sorriest videos we've ever made. And back then I thought I was doing good, but I could not hold a camera still. The California, I feel like we've got to go back to get good videos of that Pacific Coast Highway.
One day we will be back.
Beautiful area, but I have so much regret over the quality of our videos from that whole trip, really. Casey, I've never broken any bones, but I do have a couple burn scars. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's just say I'm not the best when it comes to hot electrical appliances, and had to get a portable heater that plugs into a wall outlet. Wow. I hope you get to feeling better soon. 73 equals best wishes in Morse code. Okay.
I didn't know anything in Morse code.
Let's see. Okay, don't go to local. Well, I'm not saying that. Again, what I said earlier was I don't want anybody to not go because of our experience. Because if you look at practically any other YouTubers, many of which we're friends with, they like it. So watch all the reviews and then make your decision. If you want to try it, try it. We're not trying to cost them business. Just our experience was not great. Now I'm from Pennsylvania, okay. Have y'all ever been to the Calabash Seafood Hut? We have. We did a video there a year and a half ago, maybe.
I think so.
Just go to our channel page and search, actually, North Myrtle Beach Area Restaurant Reviews playlist. It should be in there, but we did. And I liked it. My only problem is there they serve plates this big, and they stack everything on top of it. And I wish they would either get bigger plates or serve your fries on a separate plate. Where
Yeah.
I don't want ketchup running down.
They
my
basically
fish.
had,
But the food was good.
it
Yeah.
was good.
Nathan Carr, the Bible says, do not associate with these people. I'm not sure who he's talking about. I would have left and not say. We actually started to, but she came out, like I say, within minutes. And she just butted in
Yeah.
and says, we're not disobeying our governor. I'm like, ma'am, I didn't ask you to disobey any governor. I don't even know what your governor said. I just know it's freezing out here, you know.
Yeah. Do we want to stand here and
Yeah, and we were just discussing, do we want to go somewhere else and try this next time? Bible says do not associate with these. I'm not sure what the reference there is
I'm not
to.
sure.
Sorry I missed you, but I had a meeting. Hope you enjoyed your trip here in Cherokee. We sure did, Dave. Tony, good night, y'all. Good night, Tony and Ginger. I just checked, and Dario does have butterscotch dip cone. I'm going to just go on a limb. We're going to be going to Dario pretty quick. Probably time to do another food review there.
Mm-hmm.
We probably just happened to go on a bad day food-wise. This happens everywhere. It does. We've been to restaurants that it's really not good one time, a lot better the next time. So, good night, Derek and Chauncey. Love you both, my dear friends.
Have a good night.
God bless.
Was this the loaded goat Mount Airy?
No. Local goat in Pigeon Forge.
Yes.
I think the loaded goat shut down.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
The other day.
Good day and good night. Carol, hope you're doing well. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody in here tonight. We are going to sign off now. It is 9:02. It's been a good live stream. The Calabash Creamery we have,
That is on my list here. I don't know if you I said about it, but I have a list of things. I got Calabash ice cream.
Calabash ice cream. That's where
Same
she's
thing.
talking about.
Yeah, because we saw it this last time. We were like, we need to make sure we go there.
Because I think we was coming out of Callahan's. Isn't it kind of to the right, coming out on the front porch there? And I said, we got to try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan been going to Mayberry Days? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Last year the creek rose and we went anyway.
We need to get us a room.
I thought we had one in Dobson there.
We haven't made a reservation.
I just told everybody at the beginning of this live stream we made one after we got back. I thought we did it to the same place that we stayed.
No, we haven't made one because we were going to try to find something closer.
We definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we did. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, we got to get off here and make a reservation. So I don't know why I thought we'd stay the same place we stayed the last 2 years. I thought we did that immediately.
No, we didn't.
All right, Brian. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being in here. And we're going to sign off until next time.
Oh, yeah, I got to do the one up there. So, good night, everybody. Since we're not doing the laptop.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Y'all have a blessed evening.